Eastern Heaven Domain, within the Great Yu Celestial Dynasty. It seems quite a lot of people have come to participate in this hunting tournament this time. Hey, beauty over there, you're not from around here, are you? How about coming over to have some fun on my ship? Of course, having some fun in bed works too, ha ha ha. Get out of my sight, one more disrespectful word and I'll destroy you. How dare a woman who's only in the early Great Saint realm talk to me like that? I'll catch you for sure and give you a proper thrashing. Quasi-Supreme. Are you from the Great Yu Celestial Dynasty? Yo, so it turns out there's a little pretty face too? This lord here is backed by the general's mansion of the Great Yu Celestial Dynasty. And where are you people from? Some tiny place? Oh, her name is Zhang Chuchu, from the Human Ancestor Hall. The Human Ancestor Hall. A saintess. Then you. Successor of the Human Ancestor Hall, Gu Changge. Great Yu Celestial Dynasty, Emperor Yu, Yu Tianhe, Quasi-Emperor. Eunuch Zhu, Dao Achievers. Strength Unknown, Second Imperial Uncle Yu Tianzeng. General's Mansion, Tuoba Zan. Tuoba Zhao Yao, his daughter. The hidden old emperors of the Great Yu Celestial Dynasty, there are countless of them. Useless. So, any useful information? After all, he's just a quasi-supreme. The intel he has is nothing but scraps. By the way, why is Wang Zijin never at the Human Ancestor Hall whenever I come? Why are you asking her? I'm a successor of the Human Ancestor Hall. She's a saintess who shirks her duties every day, leaving you to handle everything alone. Don't I have the right to ask? Sigh, Zijin returned to the Wang family some time ago, apparently to enter the ancestral grounds of the Wang family. I don't know what she intended to do. After that, I never heard any news from her again. But I'm different. I have no family. The Human Ancestor Hall is my home, and it's also a responsibility I cannot escape. As expected, a fellow townsman truly has her great destiny. Who says you don't have a family? I will give you a home. Tuoba Zhao Yao, hand over the sword of world domination, and we shall spare you life. I never expected that after being reincarnated into this world from another, I would be on the verge of perishing so soon. You are already at the end of your life. If you know well enough, you should just hand over the sword of world domination. Don't you care at all about your sister's fate? You are not worthy of such an immortal artifact. It is just a waste in your hands. If you don't want to implicate your family members after your death, then it's better for you to just hand it over. So he really do think highly of me, sending so many powerful people to hunt me down and even threatening me with my own clan. Does that despicable Gu Changge really deserve this immortal artifact? Euphaya, that wretch. I treated her with sincerity and viewed her as my true love, but she leaked out information of me having the sword of world domination. Zhao Yao. Zhao Yao, you have to trust me. I have never intended to harm you. I am not what you think of me. I have never told anyone about the fact that you possess the sword of world domination. I didn't do it. It was my father. He made me. Shut up. Do you think I'd still believe you? You vile couple, may you die a terrible death. How dare you show disrespect to young Lord Chan? You're looking for death. Zhao Yao. Right at this moment, a figure wearing phoenix clothes appeared in front of him and blocked the descending arrow for him. What? Feiya, you? Tuo, but Zhao Yao was stunned as he couldn't believe what was happening in front of him. I have never harmed you. You have to believe me. This was the last scene of Euphaya with a miserable smile as though she was trying to prove her innocence before death. Feiya, you. Feiya. I believe you. I believe you. Ah. Gu Changge, and all of you. Everyone, all of you must die. Sword infinite. In that other world where swordsmanship reigns supreme, I am a once-in-a-millennium prodigy of the way of the sword. Now that I've come to this world, I have no reason to lose either. What are you burning? In the great Yu celestial dynasty, general residence. No. In a room, there was an upright-looking young man with a tall and straight body. He woke up from his dream with shock, and had a miserably pale face. He looked as though he had just been rescued from drowning. He was panting loudly, catching his breath while his body was drenched in cold sweat. 10 years, it has been 10 years, but I still can't forget about it. The shadow of Gu Changge still presses on me like a towering mountain, leaving me gasping for breath. But with reincarnation and rebirth, this time I refuse to believe I'll lose so miserably again. According to the memory of my previous life, Gu Changge wanted to seize the sword of world domination because he was seeking the 7 tools of world domination in order to open the immortal palace treasury. As of now, I have used the Shusek Supreme Sword Manual to combine the Sword of World Domination and my primordial spirit to refine the primordial fetal Sword of World Domination. So, the sword shall stay if the owner stays, and the sword shall die if the owner dies. There is definitely no way to take it in this world. So, if Gu Changge wants the Sword of World Domination, he cannot kill me. Inside the antique room, Tuo Bajiaoya muttered to himself while his eyes were shining with bright light. In my previous life, I have wronged Feia. I thought that she was the one that leaked out that I possessed the Sword of World Domination to Gu Changge. But it seemed like she didn't leak it out. If so, how did Gu Changge find out that I have the Sword of World Domination? The fact that the Sword of World Domination is my innate spirit sword is something that not even my father and the others know about. Could Gu Changge have used the connection between the tools of world domination to sense it? It is fortunate that I have refined the Sword of World Domination into the primordial fetal Sword of World Domination in advance. So now, it is able to isolate all methods of detection, but I still have to take precaution. Could that Milky Way in the sky actually be the great Yu celestial dynasty's celestial star fiend formation? Rumor has it that it can harness the power of the stars across the heavens, flowing endlessly, capable of repelling attacks from below the immortal realm. From this, one can see just how terrifying the foundation of the great Yu celestial dynasty is. It's truly a top-tier force even in the upper realm. All of you have to strive hard. If any of you can make it to the top 10,000, it will be glorious for the sect. If anyone is lucky enough to make it to the top 5,000, then there will be huge rewards after returning to the sect. Master, what if I manage to break into the top 1,000? As for the top 1,000, this old one and the others don't dare to have that luxurious dream. In the history of our sect, the best result is the top 3,000, and that person is your supreme ancestor, who is almost reaching the sacred emperor realm. Look, on the imperial platform, it seems Emperor Yu and the others are waiting for someone? Huh, could it be they're waiting for the geniuses of our hunting tournament this year? You really have big ambitions. The people whom Emperor Yu greets are not ordinary folks like us to even compare with. Whose ship is that? How dare it sail into the city? Eunuch Zhu, that must be the Gu family's ship. Emperor Yu, Yu Tianhe. Your Majesty, that's correct. Sister, Gu Changge has come to our great Yu. Perhaps this is your chance, you'd better seize it. Oh, has the imperial sister already secretly favored him? No more for that sword-obsessed Tuoba family member. Last time in Kanwu City, we really got a cold reception. Second Prince you lie. Yu Ming, don't speak of such things. It is fine to be acquainted, but don't think of anything else. Gu Changge already has an engagement. How can the prize pearl of the great Yu possibly be a mistress for him? Your Majesty, there are 2 quasi-emperors inside. One of them is very weak, and the other should be Gu Changge. His aura is somewhat indistinct. He might still be concealing his true strength. What? You mean, he might have already reached your level? Very likely. I've heard that even when he was a quasi-emperor, he was already capable of defeating ordinary Dao achievers. In that case, it wouldn't be impossible for Feia to be the mistress. Why do I suddenly find this Emperor you a bit annoying? It seems this place is much livelier than I imagined.